Welcome back to Cooking with Michelle. I'm Joel Gilly. We have Michelle Estrada with the North Carolina Cooperative Extension with us today. We are back for another awesome recipe.
Oh,
I'm
my
seeing some good stuff
goodness.
on the table
this
here.
This is healthy, colorful, cheap, or inexpensive.
Yeah.
What else? And delicious.
When I saw the recipe, we get the recipes in advance. I get to see them. I was like, this looks really good.
Oh, yes.
So I'm excited.
I was at the farmer's market and I was inspired because I saw the zucchini and the yellow squash and I said, oh my gosh, that looks so good. So I was like, I'm going to try to find a recipe.
Nice. Well, I'm going to wash my hands while you talk about it.
Perfect.
I'll be right back.
So, of course, for this recipe, the name is zucchini and squash lemon Parmesan chicken. So it sounds delicious and it's delicious. So today we're going to need 3 chicken breasts that we already cut it in cubes. We're also going to need to slice 2 zucchinis and 2 yellow squash. So I help Joel a little bit with this. We're going to need some olive oil, and then we're going to need some black pepper, salt, garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning. We already also zest, we got the zest of the lemon, but we're going to also use the juice. And we're going to need some parsley, and we're going to need Parmesan cheese. I think I got everything.
I think so. It's exciting. Let's do it.
It is exciting. So we're going to start by mixing all our condiments that we need, so the seasoning. So all these 6, well, no, actually these 5.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to do the black pepper.
All right.
We're going to also do the salt.
Okay.
We can do the garlic. Uh-oh, it's not coming.
No. There we go.
Okay. We're going to do the onion.
Okay. I guess there's no particular order this has to be done in.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to mix everything. And I didn't bring you a spoon. And the Italian seasoning. So we're going to mix all that. And that's going to help us to season our chicken. Okay? So just mix it really, really good. Okay, and while you're doing that, I'm going to start putting some olive oil in here. And the recipe, I think it calls like for 3 tablespoons, and we're going to use some in the beginning for the chicken, and then a little bit more for the vegetables. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to get the chicken.
Okay.
And we're going to season it with our spices and herbs. So one thing that I don't think it says on the recipe, but I would recommend you to also add a little bit of lemon on the chicken.
Okay.
Because that way the chicken
Little bit of
also
flavor.
has the flavor. So we're just going to put right now
All this?
Yes. Do you need a bigger?
All of it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm glad that you asked that question, because on the recipe I have some Italian seasoning and garlic powder on the side, and that's because we're going to add a little bit more at the end to the veggies. Okay. So, and we're not too worried about contaminating right now because everything is going to be cooked, so we're good. Normally we'll do it in a different area. Okay. So what we're going to do, we are going to cut 1 lemon in half, and we're going to add some juice to that chicken.
Okay.
And you will see, like I said,
See that? You see that perfect knife?
Oh my goodness!
Skills.
Look at you.
Sitting at home with my
I
wife
gave
now.
you
Now you know what I do? I sit at home with my wife while she's cooking, and I say, "Your hand's not placed right on that knife," and she's like, "Shut up."
She said that?
Yes.
I'm glad she's not doing anything violent to you with the knife.
Is that how I do it?
Yes, you're
Okay.
perfect. Yes. So, in
You
this,
use all this?
yes.
Okay.
In this recipe, it's going to be up to you how much lemon you want. What I really like,
Yeah.
I grew up eating actually all of the marinades that normally we'll eat. Or you can do the other half.
Oh, okay.
All the marinades that the way I ate chicken growing up, it was with citrus. So
And citrus goes so good. It makes it, especially with chicken, it goes really good.
Yes.
It also, like, citrus to me makes it seem like more of a tropical
I think
kind of dish, you know?
I think so. I just love it. So we're gonna put the chicken in here, and we'll mix it first. You are like,
I got you.
Yeah, I know. That's good. It's Friday, and I'm kind of like lost by now.
No, I feel you.
But we had a great weekend doing some classes, helping at the food distribution. So it has been really, really good week.
Yeah, and we'll give a quick plug too. All throughout the year, there's always something going on in the Cooperative Extension.
Yes.
Tons of cooking classes, demonstrations.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, even outside
the community.
Yeah, even outside the cooking demo, there's everything at the Cooperative Extension.
Yes.
Plant stuff, like literally anything. If you're looking for something to do.
Animals, everything.
Yeah.
So.
Put all this in?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're gonna cook the chicken right now, and because we cut the chicken in very small pieces, it should cook very quick. So we're gonna just go to medium heat in here, because we don't want to burn our chicken. But what we can do, we can start slicing.
Okay.
I'll take care of this, and you take care of the zucchini and the yellow squash. Look
Tell you
at
what,
that.
just so
Oh
everybody
my
can see a little
goodness.
better.
So, and we're just gonna slice, and like I said, I'm already help you a little bit with this. So. And that's another thing that try to do them thin, so they cook
Oh, so
quick.
thinner than this?
Yeah, a little bit maybe.
Okay.
That's good.
You know, I've talked about it before on this segment, but squash is one of those things growing up that, you know, living in the South, they used to always have it at grandma's, you know, and stuff like that. And I always thought it was gross, and then I got older, and I tried squash, and I was like, this is amazing. Like,
Well, I have a story with squash too, because I was doing a program for children, and one of the activities was to try raw squash.
ooh,
And I was
like
like,
this?
yes.
Is
So-
it good?
Well, the first time that I tried it was not, but now I eat it. So I call the program specialist, and I say,
It's different.
Yes.
It's not bad.
No, it's not. And I said,
I like it after it's in there a little better.
Are you sure? I said, the activity is with raw squash? And she said, yes, you can eat raw squash. I said, well, okay. So I have to do the activity, right? But the first time it was not good for me. Like, it didn't taste good. So I was like pretending in front of the children, 4-year-olds. Like, I was like, this is so good. And they're like, are you sure?
Are you okay? Somebody paying you to say that?
But now I love it. I'm like, well, not that I love it, but
Yeah.
I can eat it. But
Yeah, it's not bad.
Cooked squash, I love it. And we actually like zucchini. We have a very similar. I don't know why they don't call it zucchini, but it's called it in Spanish calabacita.
Okay.
And it has more seeds than zucchini. So, and I used to love to eat that. So.
Yeah.
Not healthy recipes, but
So is raw zucchini good?
I don't know. I never tried it. This is your opportunity. Which one is better?
They honestly both kind of taste the same.
They come from the same family.
Yeah, they're in their raw state. It's not bad. Just doesn't have the same flavor after you.
Right. Now we can add the zest.
Okay. Into this.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, this one is harder too. So right now we're just waiting for the chicken to cook. And I let them stand for a little bit, and now I'm just gonna kind of turn them, okay? But just be sure, we're gonna wait a little bit because we need to be sure that the temperature, the internal temperature is.
165.
You're so smart.
I'm going to wash my hands after handling all this stuff, and I'll
Go
be back.
ahead, and we'll be back because we need to wait for the chicken to be done.
All right, so
So-
we've been cooking a little bit. We're going to check the temperature. We're looking for
165.
and it's going
Let's go.
157, 160, 162, 165. Cool.
Okay, and be sure that you check different pieces,
Yeah,
and
we're gonna check
especially
another
those
one.
big chunks. We try to cut everything the same size,
Yeah.
but you know, sometimes.
So the big one was 167, the other one was 169, so,
So we're good.
good.
So we're going to remove the chicken from the skillet, and we're just going to put it in this bowl. This has to be a clean bowl, right?
Yeah.
Because we don't want to cross contamination in here. So, and you can leave the juices there because
Okay.
that's where we're going to cook our zucchini and squash. And you notice in here that we're using a big skillet. You can also use your wok, so that way you have enough room when we put everything together.
Yeah.
So now it's time. Let's add a little bit more oil.
Okay.
So that's what I said, that you need to reserve a little bit. Okay. And remember, squash and zucchini cooks really quick. So this is going to depend how do you like it.
Yeah.
And so we're just going to.
Well, and some people, I was watching a cooking demonstration one time on grilling vegetables.
Uh-huh.
And often, I find myself doing it too. I grill them too long where they're mushy.
Right.
And what they were saying is by the time they get to that point, you've cooked out all the good about the vegetable.
Yes,
And so you kind of
all
want
the
to...
nutrients.
All the nutrients, yeah.
Yes.
And so you really want to be careful when you're...
You
don't
can
want 'em-
adjust your temperature now.
Yeah, I think it needs to go up a little bit.
Yes. So once you kind of have oil all around the vegetables, then we can add the spices that we reserve. Remember that we reserve some of the Italian seasoning and the garlic powder.
Yep.
And sometimes, you know, if you're new in the kitchen and you don't know how to cook zucchini or squash, you start seeing that change in color on the vegetables. So that is that's the way you know that it's getting there, because you don't really want that, like what you were saying, like mushy,
Yeah.
or to burn or to cook all the nutrients. So very important to keep adjusting your temperature. And if I can send you the smell that we have in the kitchen.
It smells so good.
It's like-
We were commenting when we added that lemon zest to the chicken is where you really started smelling the goodness.
I know. So I think we can start adding our spices right
Okay.
now. And then we're going to add one more lemon. And again, this is up to you. If you make it for the first time and you think the citrus acid or the acid is too strong, you can always just use one lemon. I have done it with just one lemon, but I thought we needed a little bit more.
I like it.
And this is where like really spices made the whole thing. You know, sometimes we're so used to eat just salt, but it's not really a flavor because it just tastes salty. But this is when we're playing with the different flavors.
Yep.
And we are trying to, you know, adjust to what we're, you know, the start is the zucchini and the squash, and when we're doing, you're just concentrating.
I'm sorry, yeah. Well, and you know, try different seasonings.
Yes.
You know, that's one of the toughest things, and it kind of stinks because you got to buy them and try them, but they're not really typically that expensive. But you know, one of the literally take a little bit, put it in your hand, and just taste
Try
it.
it.
And now it's going to taste a little different after it cooks, but I
Right.
tell you, that's how I have learned so much in cooking is just tasting stuff and being like, okay, I can use this here,
And
and
even if you're using a recipe, you know, you can say, well, this has too much garlic.
Yep.
Or just reduce the garlic. So
Yep.
adapt it to you, to the way you like stuff.
Yep.
And I have a friend that she is intolerant to onions.
I'm sweating in here today, y'all.
I know.
It's a
but
warm one.
She started using onion powder. And
Ah,
she's
yeah.
good with onion powder. So normally she will not do the onions, and then she just adds the onion powder. So now it's time to add a little bit more juice. And again, that way you see how, you know, of course we need to cook the chicken because it has different temperature, but also this is where we start having all these flavors together. I can't wait to eat.
Oh, it smells so good.
Okay, so now you have two options in here. You can use these at the end of the recipe when you're serving. We have parsley and we have Parmesan cheese. Or if you like your cheese to melt it, you can add it after we add the chicken.
Okay.
So what do you think? Do you like the squash?
I think so.
way?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think.
Cool.
Okay, so if you want to just...
Yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
And this is where having a bigger pan definitely
It helps.
helps.
Yes.
So just remember that.
So do you want to add the parsley right now?
Yeah, what do you
Yeah,
think? You think?
I like it when
Okay.
it's a little bit cooked.
Let's do it.
And again, because we already have our chicken ready, and if we didn't cover chicken, and the recipe actually tells you to cover the chicken, but we did it so fast that
Yeah.
we didn't have the need, and it's hot in here, so.
Yeah.
But it's not pretty.
No, it's very pretty.
Oh my goodness, I just love it. So what if we add a little bit of the Parmesan, maybe half,
I like it.
and then we'll
Melt
use
a
the
little
other
of it
half
down?
on top. We don't need this anymore. It's looking delicious. Oh my goodness.
It's looking really good.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all can see that at home. Is that good? Can you see that at home? We're just melting down a little bit of this cheese here.
And I think it's ready.
I think so too. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off.
Then our plates are on the other side.
Alrighty, you wanna bring the cheese with you?
Yes, I will.
Alrighty.
I'm always excited, but I'm really excited today.
Try to get you a little more chicken in there. Oh, we just lost a.
Uh-oh, that's fine.
My apologies to the cleaning crew.
Oh, don't worry, you can stay and help us.
Yeah,
clean.
there you go.
I'm not even going for this spoon to put my cheese.
No, I don't blame you. Try to get a good mixture of. There we go. Because that helps it just look prettier.
Oh, yes. Look at this. This is just
Whew.
amazing.
Can y'all see that at home? It looks so pretty. So pretty.
And I don't think you need anything else.
That lemon zest adds so much. The lemon and the lemon zest.
This is so good.
And I'll be completely honest. I've never done a lemon with my veggies before, but that makes that zucchini pop. I love zucchini too, so it's not hard to make me like
And I
zucchini.
think it's because you try it raw. Now you see the difference, right?
I love zucchini, but cooking it in that lemon really makes it pop a lot.
Delicious, delicious. So let's talk about the nutritional facts. So you can feed, you can get 4 portions, so 4 servings from this one. So that's really good. Very, very inexpensive recipe. It says 1 cup, but I think it's more than 1 cup.
Yeah.
You have 297 calories.
Not bad.
No bad.
Not bad at all.
Total fat is 17.1, but only 3.3 are saturated fats. So that's really good. The sodium, 323 milligrams. So hard to find recipes that are this tasty and that they're low in sodium. Carbs, 7.4 grams. A lot of people with diabetes, they're telling me I need recipes with low carbs.
Yep.
This is a good
Here you
one.
go.
Fiber, 2 grams. Sugars, 3.6 grams. And then protein, 29.7 grams.
So many people think to cook healthy, it has to taste bad.
No.
And I wish everybody watching could taste these recipes. That's why we tell you to try them for yourself. Because I'm telling you, these recipes, if you sat this down and said, tell me what the nutritional facts are on this, you would never guess that this is a healthy recipe.
Yes.
And so that's what I think is so cool about all these recipes. You knocked it out of the park on this one. I'm glad you found this one.
And one of the things that, we make a lot of, we use some recipes, from different resources, but we always try to reduce the amount in calories, the amount in fat. So, but sometimes, we play with the recipe and we're like, no, you cannot make it healthy.
Yeah, you can't splurge on this one.
Right. So we only share with you the recipes that we really like it. And that's why I like to invite Joel, because he can tell me, oh no, it's not good, or it's good. So
yeah, there hasn't been very many that have not been good.
Right.
This one right here is another winner, so thank you.
Thank you.
If you have a question about a recipe, something you would like us to try on the show, reach out to Michelle. She'd love to help you. We appreciate you for watching. And Michelle, we'll see you again next time.
Yes, I'm going to have my
Let's
lunch.
do it. Thanks for watching Cooking with Michelle.